Example, a year recently, and now Okyere Baafi, can send me say, I'm in the and then by the help of God or God's grace, definitely by the end of Tuesday, 2nd of September 2025, example, MPP for Ebafa a year seat, and I say, I'm very about to by election about to, and see, or can send me say, we will win. Say we near, I will resign. Example, in summer a year Okyere Baafi, a kind na enrada eba ewe example hado enya sem keto aye koso parliament nipa no mu bi se sisi anu resign what can we go away nya and then he is pleading or a speaker of parliament at say no more ni seat no as vacant because like it was a mere saying no can't na ni brisam say oh I will resign. No, it was just a saying. He said oh I will resign. No, an empty saying. She knew no hard feelings, no strings attached, all kind keke. Until Emma Speaker of Parliament, Mr. Alban, and declared the seat as vacant because only baby a call. Sa position now it's now sa couple say sebi obey ni jumade ni na ebi pamcho enti and rather na ßreak na ßreak come on ni ekoti nsema hodo a ekoso ewe my Ghana ma say emastia medasi.
We'll win these elections. Yeah. We'll win. If we lose these elections, I'll resign as a member of parliament. I'm telling you, we'll win. By close of day Tuesday, you see that we have won elections. And that's what, because I believe the work we have done and the God we serve. The God we serve is a good God, and He has given us hope that we'll win elections. And confidently, I'm telling you, mark my words, I can even tell you that if we lose this election, I'll resign as a member of parliament. I'm telling you, we'll win these elections. We'll win. If we lose these elections, I'll resign as a member of parliament. I'm telling you, we'll win. By close of day Tuesday, you see that we have won elections. And that's what, because I believe the work we have done and the God we serve. The God we serve is a good God, and He has given us hope that we'll win elections. And confidently, I'm telling you, mark my words, I can even tell you that if we lose this election, I'll resign as a member of parliament. I'm telling you, we'll win these elections. We'll win. If we lose these elections, I'll resign as a member of parliament. I'm telling you, we'll win. By close of day Tuesday.
That will bring you development, employment for your youth. And that is what we have done. And clearly, we have to give thumb up to the good people of Okyere, executives of our party, led by our national chairman and the general secretary of the party. In fact, they've been here for the past week. They've not gone anywhere. Leadership of the party, all the executives slept here, worked across the distance. So the victory is an organic victory, a victory for the people.
We go to Tamale. To what extent is the NDC willing to?
It's not only Tamale. We are going to Okyere Baafi constituency.
He says he's apologized and he went too far.
We're not accepting it.
You're not accepting his apology?
We're not accepting the apology. He must resign. If he doesn't resign, Ghanaians will not take politicians serious. We must be serious. They must hold us to our words. Whatever comes out from my mouth, they must take me serious. I can't just stand here and make allegations, say certain things, and then within 24 hours, do you know that he came in here when we were about to start the coalition, beaming smile, telling me that we were winning the thing, until I showed him on my phone that, my friend, you have lost the election, I'm coming to your constituency for by-election. Then he started perspiring. That's the time he got to know that things have changed. And then he quickly ran and said, he's not going, he has to apologize.
Someone saying it will become a rubber stamp parliament if we don't take it.
The framers of the 1992 Constitution saw the need to put in what is known as Representation of the People Act. What does that mean? Representation. Every constituency must get a proper representation in parliament, not numbers. We are not talking about numbers, we are talking of representation. Who is to represent you in parliament? And that is why independent who can represent with that political party. And so if a constituency deem it fit to have a candidate standing on the ticket of a political party, why not? Do you deny them that opportunity and say because we have numbers, so they shouldn't send such a person to represent them? Okyere Baafi will come to his constituency. We are going to test that one. So Ghanaians, now you go and cause trouble and apologize. Is that what we are saying? Honorable members, when you are called honorable, everything of you must be honorable.
But the General Secretary I spoke to also says that some of your members, including members of Parliament and ministers, have made worse statements than that of Michael Odeneho, and Ghanaians have not told them to resign from their positions.
I'm saying the gentleman made a categorical statement. I will resign.
But he apologized.
Let us go and test their strength in that constituency and see whether that's a stronghold of the MPP. That's why you could stand and say he will resign. He was here with us. We are going to hold him. If he doesn't resign, we will write to the Speaker of Parliament. And he must apologize in the floor of Parliament so that the whole public will see who he is, so that they know that certain activities of people like that should not be countenanced by Ghanaians. They must allow decency in our politicking so that Ghanaians will respect us. We told you that we are going to get 54%, more than that. That was projected. The projection was 53, but we finally got 54 plus. And you can look at the difference. As projected, there's no difference between our own coalition and that of the EC coalition. The same. It came to the same. No difference. That tells you that we are on top of issues, and you saw what happened. We have worked for it. We have a credible candidate, and we have good message. And the people bought our message. And so we are not surprised. People thought we were just binding figures around. But the figures actually shows that we worked according to the figures that was given to us from the polling stations. Damn organic. I mean, you saw it. We worked for it. For the past 2 weeks, we've been crisscrossing the constituency, talking to the people, went to churches, mosques, and marketplaces to make sure that our messages go down to the people. And they bought the messages. They've seen the good work of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, and they've returned the verdict. And they've joined the ruling party. Of course, who doesn't want to join the ruling party? They've seen it. I told you they rigged the election in the 2024 election. Today, the results has exposed it, that clearly MPP didn't win the election.
So what about allegations about the fact that you used some national security personnel to intimidate them, especially with the deployment of heavy police personnel here? It also indicates that is the reason why some of the people did not come out to it.
I'm happy you said allegations. It's an allegation, so we keep it as allegations. You saw what happened. It was the police who handled all the polling stations. Nobody was intimidated. We didn't want to have any Howard Kumsen style here. And that is why there was a top notch in terms of deployment. They signed the pink sheets. Their coalition agent was here with me. Yes, they accepted the results. I can give you a copy. They've signed it. They've accepted it. In fact, they have graciously accepted defeat. And they've seen that the NDC deserves to win because we've worked for it. And the people realize that you don't vote for a party that will only deliver you press conference. You vote for a party. We've won.
We had a lot in the lead up to this election. The NPP spoke quite greatly. At some point in time, the vice president made certain claims. They said you shouldn't have been in the race, amongst many other things. When you were hearing all of this, what was going through your mind at that time?
For me, I've always said that, you see, when you are going to such contests, there are a lot of things you will hear. But I don't focus on tangentials. The focus is on the main ball. My focus is to have my message delivered, the people accept it, and then they take it up and work to make sure victory is delivered. Indeed, you see, some of these comments, if you are not careful, you'll be swayed by them, and then you go outside the main target and then be dealing with, well, let me put it this way, unnecessary stuff. Because, you see, I shouldn't have been in the race as in what? I mean, that I was disqualified or it was an illegality on my part or what? And so we've gone past that stage. Elections were held. We have the results. Sorry? Development. We've always said that, you see, Okyere's name has always been with regards to mining. You can't take away the mining, okay? We only have to do it lawfully. That's what we're going to work on. Where we are now is a GCD property. hitherto, just before John Dramani Mahama came to power, the place was in darkness. If you recall, we did the same coalition here, and we had to put on some solar panels and all the lamps and all that. Today, and it wasn't because of the by-elections, it was even done before. Today, we have electricity. It is the first step towards getting GCD back on track, which can employ thousands of people. There are other things we are looking at. Essentially, it is about development, and we will make sure we deliver. Yes, we've made that promise. It didn't come from, it came from the president. And of course, it's a central government policy. And we need to remind them and then make sure that they do the needful. I'm grateful. We would have an opportunity to talk more about some of these things. We are grateful for the opportunity the people of Okyere has given us. It is a clear mandate, and we would not take it for granted. We will make sure we give them the best of representation and serve them well. We are grateful for...
Thank you.
I'm good. There was nothing like that.
Thank you. That's Mr. Bediakubedu. Tanko, just quickly, we've seen it all play out now. Talk to us about how it feels like now.
What you got?
Well, that was what the exit poll projected, 53. But we said we're going to work and make sure that we get more than that.
Please, out. Bernard, out. Please.
So,
out. Okay, so Rashid Tanko Computer was asking that
yes.
The projection was 53, but you got 54.
Of course, we work towards it.
Thank you very much, Tanko. That's Rashid Tanko Computer. And possibly that's how we will draw the curtains. And you see a lot of the media persons moving, trying to make way for us to get an understanding as to what's happened. The area has been almost cleared. It's been almost cleared now, and we're just trying to find a way to wrap up from us here at the Constituency Coalition Center. It's 10:07. That final declaration has come through now. The officials of the Electoral Commission as well are packing up to be able to leave. So that's it from us here, Alfred. Unfortunate, we can't get any of the officials of the Electoral Commission. There's an EC official who says he wants to share his story. Boss, which polling station?